Hi, welcome to my crafty crochet tutorial on how to make a skullcap beanie. If you're making a beanie for a teenager or a small adult, use a 3mm hook. An average adult, 3.5mm hook. A large adult, a 4mm hook. Today I'm going to use the 3.5mm hook for an average adult. Now to get started we need a slip knot. I like to make them with a diagonal across my two fingers, straight down, another diagonal, and take my hook under the first one, over the second one, pull it through, and then just pull your hook up and your slip knot appears, and then pull that tight and you're ready to go. I'm going to start with 4 chains. So yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and that's 4 chains to get started. Then I'm going to put my hook through the first chain, yarn over and pull it through, and then I'm going to pull this first loop through the second loop, and that's called a slip stitch. Chain 2, this chain 2 counts as the first stitch of row 1. I'm going to do double crochets on this row. We need 12 altogether. This is number 1. A yarn over and you're going to go through this gap with your hook. Catch your yarn, pull it through, and you'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull it through 2 loops, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops, and that's your second stitch. Yarn over, through the same gap, catch your yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your third double crochet. Yarn over, through the same gap, catch your yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's 4 double crochets. Number 5, through the same gap, catch your yarn, pull it through. Number 6. Number 7, and as I go I wrap this tail around the work and catch it in the stitches. And we're on to number 8, number 9, number 10, 11 and 12, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the top chain of your first stitch. So to do that, you just pop your hook through here, catch your yarn, pull it through, you've got 2 on the hook, and you're going to pull through the first one right through the second one, and that's called a slip stitch. Chain 2, and we'll just quickly check that we've got the right number of stitches. If you pull the tail tight it helps. So I like to check if we start with the post underneath the chain 2, which is here, so that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. You need to make sure it's 12 at this stage, because if it's even one stitch out can make the hat come out the wrong size, which you want to avoid. So row 2, we've got the first double crochet here, and we're going to increase a stitch in every stitch on the way round. We're going to turn our 12 stitches into 24, and to do that I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to do a front post double crochet through this post here. So you've already got your yarn over, and you're going to pick up that post, yarn over, pull it through, and you're just doing a double crochet the same as before. You've got your 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's you've turned 1 stitch into 2. I'm going to do that again. So yarn over, and this time you're going through the top 2 loops of this stitch here, catch your yarn, pull it through, you've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do another front post double crochet. So yarn over, pick up the post, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, hook through the top 2 loops of this one here, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over. I'm going to do the increase with a front post double crochet. So you're collecting that post, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again hook through the top, front post double crochet, hook through the top, pick up the post, through the top, through the post, top, Now we're getting close to the end of the row, so you're finishing in here on a front post double crochet, and then you're going to slip stitch through the chain at the top of this stitch here. So hook through, pick up 2 loops, pull your yarn through, and then pull that yarn through that loop. And that's your slip stitch, and you're going to chain 2. So that is the end of row 2. Just going to pull that a little bit tighter. Okay. So you've changed from 12 stitches into 24, and you should have 12 spokes starting to appear like the spokes of a wheel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and in between each spoke you should have 1 stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's perfect. Okay, so we're now going to start row 3, and this time we're going to increase in every second stitch. So you've got your first stitch here, and you're going to increase in the second stitch, and to do that it's a double crochet through the top. You're picking up the 2 loops again, yarn through, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and you're increasing in this one, so you're picking up the front post and doing a double crochet. There's no increase in this next one, so it's just simply a double crochet in the top, and then you're going to increase in the next stitch. So it's a double crochet in the top, and then pick up the front post and do a double crochet there for the increase. The next one there's no increase, so it's just a double crochet. The next one, double crochet in the top and increase by front post double crochet. Sorry, got caught there, try again. Okay. So there's no increase, and then there is an increase. Increase, front post double crochet, double crochet in the top, no increase, double crochet in the top, and then a front post double crochet to increase. Double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, front post double crochet for the increase, and so on. And I'll join you near the end of this row. So I'm nearly at the end of this row. Going to do double crochet in the top here, coming up to the last spoke, double crochet in the top and front post double crochet. Okay, so we're going to do a slip stitch into the top of this stitch here, picking up 2 loops and 2 chains, and hopefully yours looks like this. So we've still got our 12 spokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this time you should have 2 stitches between each spoke. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2, which is perfect, which is 36 stitches in total. So we're going to start row 4, and this time we're going to double crochet in 2 stitches and then an increase in the 3rd stitch. So there's no increase here, there's no increase here, the increase is always on the spoke. So yarn over, so I've got 1, 2, 3, and it's a front post double crochet for the increase. Double crochet, double crochet, get some more yarn, double crochet in the top, and then front post double crochet in the spoke. Double crochet, double crochet, double crochet in the top, and front post double crochet in the spoke. Double crochet, double crochet, double crochet in the top, and then front post double crochet in the spoke. So I'll keep going like that, finish this row, and I'll join you near the end again. Okay, see you in a minute. So I'm nearly at the end of row 4, just going to show you the finish. Okay, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain here and chain 2. Okay, so we've still got our 12 spokes and we've got 3 stitches between each one, so just double check that before you go any further. Okay, so row 5. In row 5 we're going to increase and front post double crochet in every second stitch. So that's our first stitch, so there's no increase there. In the second stitch you do a double crochet in the top of it, and then you're going to do a front post double crochet. No increase in this one, so just double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top of the next one, and we're increasing, so it's a front post double crochet. Double crochet in the top of the next one, double crochet into the top of the next one, and then it's a front post double crochet. Double crochet into the top, double crochet into the top, and it's a front post double crochet. If you get a little bit lost as you're going round, always remember that you're increasing on the spoke and we're adding a new spoke in between. Okay, so double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, and the front post double crochet in the same stitch. Double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, and a front post double crochet in the spoke. Okay, so this is what you should be seeing. You're creating an extra spoke between the 2 main spokes, here, here and here, and there should be 2 stitches in between each spoke. Okay, you see that? Smashing. Right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this row, and I'll see you when I get to here. So I'm nearly at the end of row 5. And we're going to slip stitch into the top of this one and chain 2. We'll just double check. I have 72 stitches now, and you'll see you've got your main spokes. You've still got 12 all the way around, but in between each main spoke is a new spoke just starting, so you should have that all the way around there, and in between each spoke you should have 2 stitches. Okay, if you spot that you've only got 1 or you've got 3, you'll need to unravel your work and do it again. It's really important to get this right. Okay, so I'm going to start row 6 now. And in row 6 we're going to increase at every spoke. Okay, so no increase here and no increase here. So it's just a double crochet in the top, and then this is a new spoke, so we're going to increase 1 here, so double crochet in the top and front post double crochet to make the increase. Double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, and we're on a spoke, so we are going to do a front post double crochet. Excuse me. Okay, and what we're creating is 3 stitches between each spoke, so there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that all the way around. It's a spoke, so double crochet in the top and an increase, front post double crochet. We're on the spoke, so it's an increase, front post double crochet, and so on. Okay, hopefully yours is starting to look like that. I'm going to work round and I'll meet you back here when I've done it. Nearly at the end of row 6. Just going to do my final increase. Slip stitch into the top, chain 2, and let's check what we've got. We've got 96 stitches now, and we should have 24 spokes all the way around. You just double check you've got that, and in between every spoke you should have 3 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3 all the way around. So please go ahead and make sure you've got that correct just now. If you spot a mistake, pull your work back and do it again and get it right. Okay, and that's all the increasing finished. We're going to work away now with no more increasing, and just a little tip, just put a little marker in there, because you're going to work 15 rows with no increasing, and it's easier to count your rows on the reverse side, and you'll be able to count your 15 from here. Now, no increasing is going to look like this. So double crochet, double crochet, and then you're going to do a front crochet, but you're not going to do the double crochet in the top. So double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then a front post double crochet, but you're not increasing in the top. You're going straight for the front post. Double crochet, oops, double crochet, double crochet, and then front post, double crochet. And so on. Okay, should be looking like this. I'm going to continue and show you at the end here. See you in a minute. Nearly at the end of row 7, slip stitch into the top, 2 chains, and hopefully yours looks like this. It's worth checking that you've still just got 3 stitches between each spoke. It's really easy to sneak in an increase that you don't want, and it'll really show later on if you don't spot it. So go ahead and work another 14 rows without increasing, and I will check in with you a bit later on. Okay. Welcome back. Hopefully you've made it to this stage with the body of your hat roughly 7 inches long. This is for an average adult's hat. If you wanted to make it longer for a bigger head, great. You can make it shorter as well for a smaller head. But this is the average size. I'm going to show you how we start the brim. We create a nice edge first, and to do that you do a whole row of front post double crochet. So I'll show you how we get started. So you're going to go down underneath the very first stitch and do a front post double crochet. And it's as simple as this the whole way round. Now, once you've done a few stitches, if you turn that back, you'll see what's happening. It's creating a nice edge, and this brim, we're going to work it this way. Okay, do the whole row like that, and I'll see you at the end. So I'm nearly at the end. I'll just show you how we join, and it's the double crochet front post, the last one of the row, and then just like before, you're just slip stitching in the top space there and chain 2 there. Okay, so you should have this nice edge created all the way around. Now, to set the pattern for the ribbing and the brim, you're going to do a front post double crochet, then a back post double crochet all the way round. So we know the front post. Now the back post, it's yarn over and then putting your hook behind and coming up that way, catching the post and putting it to the back. I hope you can see that. Yarn round, pull it through, sorry, try again. 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then it's a front post double crochet, then a back post, so yarn over, take the hook round the back, put it there, catch the post and push it backwards, yarn over, pull it through the post, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then front post. And then back post. So yarn over, catch the post, push it back, yarn over, pull it through the post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, front post, and yarn over, back post. Yarn over, front post, and back post. I'm going to do that all the way around, and hopefully you can see we're starting to make the ribbing here. Okay, and I'll see you when we nearly finish this row. Nearly at the end of this row. You're finishing on a back post double crochet and then slip stitch into the top. Chain 2, and the next row is just the same, front post, back post all the way around. And you're just following the ribbing that you've already made, so it's a bit easier on this row. You can see the ridge there, and we're starting to make the brim. So go ahead and make 3 more rows of the ribbing and I'll rejoin you there. Just finishing this row, and this time you're only going to do 1 chain stitch, not 2. And the last row for the whole hat is a single crochet row. I'm going to start in this one here. And work all the way around to the end. the final slip stitch. Snip the yarn, and if you yarn over and just pull it through that loop, and then all we have to do is sew in 2 tails and you'll have your lovely beanie. Pick up a few stitches, and then go back again, and then one last time just to secure it completely. And pop it inside out, and you'll still have your marker from earlier, and we have a tail to sew in from the start. Okay. So we're going to pick up a few of the stitches from right at the beginning, and you're going to pull it tight, do this 2 or 3 times to make sure it's really secure. And then I'm going to take it just down to this circle and pick up a few stitches here. And then just go back again to make it secure, and one more time. Okay. And there you have your lovely lightweight Skullcap beanie, and I shall add it to my collection of colours. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, making really trendy skull caps. Hopefully you'll make lots of them and give them away to friends or sell them, whatever you like. Okay, bye bye now.